Dear students, welcome to class 10 English 2nd. The Merchant of Venice, Act 3, Scene 1. This is our second session. Page number 83. 83. So, dear students, take page number 83, paragraph number 2. The previous day we saw that Salarino and Salanio, they were having conversation with Shylock. They wanted to know details about Antonio's shipwreck. So they thought, being an enemy of Antonio, Shylock will certainly be knowing about Antonio's shipwreck. So with that belief, they were having detailed conversation with Shylock, but unfortunately he did not know much about Antonio's shipwreck. So let us see. Paragraph number 2, Salerno's conversation. Why? I am sure, if he forfeit, thou wilt not take his flesh. What is that good for? So Salerno wanted to confirm that what is Shylock's plan. Even if Antonio fails to pay the 3,000 ducats in time, Shylock is not going to take Antonio's flesh. He wanted to confirm that. What is it good for? What is the use of this 1 pound of human flesh? So then Shylock says, to bait withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. So Shylock told, I will definitely take 1 pound of flesh if in case Antonio fails to pay 1 pound of flesh. I can catch fish with it. To bait fish withal. Can catch fish with it. If it will feed nothing else, if it will not satisfy anything else, at least it will satisfy my revenge feeling. He hath disgraced me. See, he has humiliated me. The reason for his anger, reason for taking revenge, Antonio has humiliated me and hindered me 500,000. So he prevented me from making 500,000 ducats as profit because of Antonio's interference. So that is the reason for Shylock's hatred. And hindered me 500,000, laughed at my nations. So he insulted my Jewish race, mocked at my gains, and also he made fun of my taking interest in money, scorned my nation, nations, despised my race, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends, heated my enemies. And what is his reason? I am a Jew. So for this, because of I am a Jew, he has done all these disgraces to me. He interfered with my business deals, thwarted my bargains, interfered with my business deals, cooled my friends. So he diminished the friends' affections and heated my enemies, incited my enemies. And what is his reason? For what purpose he did it? The only reason is that I am a Jew. Hath not Jew eyes? Hath not Jew eyes? Only Christians have eyes. Christians have eyes. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? Okay. So all these things, Christians, what all things Christians have, same thing a Jew also has. So he has eyes, Christians also have eyes. Fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons. Jews are also fed with the same food. They were also hurt with the same weapons as Christians are hurt. The same weapons. So there is no difference between Christians and Jews in all aspects. Then why in this alone? Here in revenge also they have. Subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian is. So Jew also enjoy all the natural facilities as same as the Christian enjoys. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you are making some wound or anything, we also will have the bleeding. If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If we are making fun on us, if you tickle our body, we will laugh. Same way you also will laugh. If you poison us, do we not die? Same way, if you poison us, we will die. Same way, if we poison you, you also will die. No difference is there. If you wrong us, shall we not revenge? Same way, if you are doing wrong to us, we also will take revenge. So I want 1 pound of flesh. That is the point. What is his humility? If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? Revenge. If a Jew is doing a wrong, then Christians will take a revenge. If a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be by Christian example? The same way, if a Christian wrong a Jew, then what will be what he should do according to the example given by the Christians? What a Jew should do? Why? Revenge. The villainy you teach me, I will execute, and it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction. So it will be strange, bad, if I do not improve upon the lesson you have taught me. So while I am taking the revenge, this is taught by you. So if I am not improving my taking revenge, then it is not good. So Shylock is confident that he will do better revenge. So it will be strange if I do not improve upon the lesson you have taught to me. Enter a servant. Gentlemen, my master Antonio is at his house and desires to speak with you both. So he came and told Salarino and Salarino, Antonio wanted to meet them both. Salarino, we have been up and down to seek him. Everywhere we have been searching for him and we did not find him. Salarino, here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turns Jew. So now they spotted another Jewish person. Tubal is coming. So before that they wanted to leave. Here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turns Jew. So here Shylock is there, and a similar way Tubal is also there. So there is not a third match. If there should be a third match equal to these two, then the original devil should turn a Jew. So exhumed Salarino and Salarino, all those three left the place. Now enter Tubal. Shylock, how now Tubal? What news from Genoa? Hast thou found my daughter? So what is the news there? Did you find my daughter? So from this we can understand that Shylock entrusted Tubal to find Jessica. Tubal, I often came where I did hear of her, but cannot find her. Very often I reached the place wherever I heard about her, but before I reached there, she left the place. I could not find her. Shylock, why there, a diamond gone. Cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. So here he is remembering what are the things she has taken. Jessica has taken away. Why? Alas, there is a bad match, a bad luck. A diamond gone. She has stolen a diamond. It cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. I bought this diamond from Frankfurt, spending 2,000 ducats. That has been taken away. That was gone. The diamond gone. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. I never felt it till now. So the curse, God cursed the Jews because they disobeyed his laws. So far, I did not feel that the curse was upon our race, but now I feel all the curse is upon me. What are the words? His daughter has gone away. Not only gone away, she gone away with a Christian. Above all, she has stolen all the valuable things from Shylock's house. 2,000 ducats in that. 2,000 ducats in that, and other portions of that 2,000 ducats I lost. That she has taken that ducats, that was that a diamond alone put me to a loss of 2,000 ducats, and other precious jewels. Not only that diamond, other precious costly jewels. I would my daughter were here dead at my foot, and the jewels in her ear. I wish let her be dead and be here with that diamonds in her ear. Even if she is dead, no problem. I want to get my diamonds back. Would she wear hers at my foot? Hers means the laid in her coffin at my foot, and the ducats in her coffin. No news of them. Why so? And I know not what is spent in the search. There's no news. I spent a lot of money in search of them, and still there is no result. And I know not what is spent in the search. Why thou laws upon laws The thief gone with so much and so much to find the thief. So here Shiloh has loss upon the loss. The thief has already stolen everything. Who is the thief? Jessica. His daughter is a thief. She has stolen lot of things and he spent a lot of extra money to find this thief. So that is why loss upon loss, and afterwards also there is no result, hope. So Shiloh has loss upon loss. Loss upon loss means Jessica has already stolen plenty of amount and Shiloh spent a lot of amount to find this runaway. So that is why he has loss upon loss. And to find the thief, and no satisfaction, no revenge. Shiloh has no satisfaction because he did not find the thief, means his daughter, and no revenge. Since he cannot find that Jessica and Christian, he cannot take revenge on the Christians, means Lorenzo. No ill luck stirring, but what lights on my shoulders. Nowhere any bad luck is there, only on my shoulders. So the bad luck is on me. No sighs but of my breathing. Nobody has any discomfort, only I have. No tears but of my shedding, only I am crying, all others are happy. Tibal, yes, other men have ill luck too. Antonio, as I heard in Genova. In Genova I heard other men also have ill luck. As Antonio, as something happened. Shiloh, what? Ill luck. Tibal, an Argosy cast away. Antonio hath lost an Argosy. Argosy means the merchant ship. Castaway wrecked coming from Tripolis. So I heard the news that Antonio's one of the ships wrecked when it was coming from Tripolis. Shiloh, I thank God. It's true. So he was so surprised to hear that what already they have said is true. So he was so surprised. He thanked God because he got an opportunity to take revenge on Antonio. Tibal, I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck. Some of the sailors who were in that ship and who escaped from the accident, I met some of those sailors. Shiloh, I thank thee, good Tibal. Good news. Where? In Genova. Tibal. Your daughter spent in Genova, as I heard, in one night 4 ducats. Giving Tibal is giving happy news as well as sad news, both mingled. So Shiloh is happy and also at the same time he is very sad. So when he gave the happy news that Antonio lost the ship, immediately he is telling the sad news that his daughter spent a lot of money in Genova. Your daughter spent in Genova, as I heard, in one night 4 ducats. 4 ducats means 80 ducats. 80 ducats. So one night she spent 80 ducats. Shiloh, thou stickest a dagger in me. You are stabbing me. Stickest a dagger in me. I shall never see my gold again. Again, I cannot see my money, no gold, because this girl will spend everything. 4 ducats at a sitting. 4 ducats. He can't believe that. It is such a huge amount. In one night, she spent that much amount. Tibal, there came diverse of Antonio's creditors in my company to Venice. That is where he cannot choose but break. Again, he is making Shiloh happy. So many Antonio's creditors were with me. They were coming with me. They were coming to Venice. They gave me company, and they all swear that Antonio cannot survive. He will break. He will become a bankrupt. Shiloh, I am very glad of it. I will plague him and I will persecute him. I will torture him. I am glad of it. Very happy that Antonio will not survive. He will be destroyed. Tibal, one of them showed me a ring that he had of your daughter for a monkey. So one of those merchants, one of my companions, they showed me a ring that your daughter had given instead of a monkey. One of them showed me a ring that he had of your daughter for a monkey. Just for a monkey, she exchanged a costly ring. So with which she purchased a monkey. Shiloh, out upon her, shame on her. Thou torturest me. You are torturing me, Tibal. It was my turquoise. That is a very costly, precious, greenish blue precious stone, turquoise. So I had it of late when I was a bachelor. So it was a present from his wife Leah, and now perhaps she is dead. So it was a gift from his wife, and that ring she had exchanged for a monkey. It was so cruel. How cruel it is! I heard it of Leah when I was a bachelor. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys. Even if a troop of monkeys, a group of monkeys I got, I would not have exchanged this one. And this stupid girl, this naughty girl, exchanged this ring just for a monkey. Tibal. But Antonio is certainly undone. But Antonio is certainly ruined. He cannot survive. Shylock, no, that is true. That is very true. Go Tibal. Fee me an officer. You engage a legal officer. Fee me an officer. Engage for me a law officer by paying him in advance fee, giving the officer a fee to come. So now itself you book a legal officer because we are going to take 1 pound of flesh from Antonio's body. So at that time there should not be any discomfort. We should get a law officer, a legal officer. So because of the lack of legal officer, Antonio should not be escaped. So now itself you book a legal officer. Bespeak him a fortnight before. So book his services so that he can be ready 2 weeks before Antonio's debt is due to be paid. So 2 weeks before he should be ready. So bespeak him a fortnight before. I will have the heart of him. I will pluck his heart out of him. So he is so angry. Now different reasons are there. His daughter also ran away with another Christian. So there are different reasons for Shylock to take revenge on Antonio. I will pluck his heart from him. If he forfeit, he is unable to pay the 3,000 ducats. If he forfeit, where he out of Venice, I can make what merchandise I will. So once Antonio is out of Venice, so I am permanently going to send him away from Venice. Means I am going to kill him. Once he is out of Venice, I can make a lot of money out of my business. I will go to bed and meet me at our synagogue. Synagogue is a Jewish place of worship. Shylock goes there perhaps to swear an oath not to give up his scheme of revenge. So that may be the reason he is going to synagogue, which is a Jewish place of worship. So he is not going to leave his idea of taking revenge. Meet me at our synagogue. Go, good Tibal, at our synagogue. Tibal, we will meet at our synagogue. So you go and make all the arrangements. So these are the things we see this one. In this scene, we see Shylock's daughter ran away. Shylock lost a lot of money and he spent a lot of money, but he has no satisfaction, no revenge. Thief has already taken a lot of money and he spent another amount of money to find the thief, but no satisfaction, no revenge. And also he gets a news that Antonio's ship wrecked and Antonio is going to perish. Like this, various news he got. So now some questions I can suggest. What other news did the creditors say about Jessica? So what is the name of Shylock's wife? What is a synagogue? Why did Shylock want to go there? So like these certain questions are there, and dear students, this scene is over. So you complete the workbook, the extracts, all the extracts you have to complete. Act 3 scene 1, all the extracts you complete, and prepare some questions. So bye.